Hey Marbies! We are back and today we will be cooking and talking about the book of Esther, covering mainly chapter 1. King Xerxes, the king of Babylon, held a lavish and massive party that went on for 180 days. Yo, they were really partying, okay? He even said this to his waiters in verse 8. By edict of the king, no limits were placed on the drinking, for the king had instructed all of his palace officials to serve each man as much as he wanted. Literally, a true definition of an open bar on the king's tab. What? No limit on consumption of wine. How do you think this will go? I mean, as you assume, not good. So much so, in verses to follow, mainly verse 10 to 12, on the seventh day, the height of the king's consumption, he summoned his Queen Vashti, to wear her crown and be paraded in front of all the men in the room because she was very beautiful. I don't think I agree with this. But anyway, because, flowers are beautiful too. But anyway, Vashti said, no, I will not be paraded for your drunken amusement, and does not come as the king command. This made the king burn with anger. Verse 12. But when they conveyed the king's orders to Queen Vashti, she refused to come. This made the king furious, and he burned with anger. I told you that is what the Bible said. NLT version, okay? Not me. Leading the king to get together with his wasted wise men to figure out how Vashti is to be punished. These drunken wise men, okay, said that Vashti needed to be corrected. If not, her uncalled behavior would lead to all the women in the area disobeying the men in the community. Oh Lord, this just keeps getting better. So really not listening to their husbands, right? This advice was taken so seriously by the intoxicated king that he sent out letters proclaiming that every man should be the ruler of his own home and should say whatever he pleases. This part, that's how the whole chapter ends. There's so much chapters in the book of Esther, but this one alone has so much to go over with. I don't even know. I think honestly, we might need to do a part 2. But you can let me know what you think, okay? But anyway, that's not really the point of this whole conversation. Marks, this is what I wanted you to know. The king and the queen's uncalled behavior made room for a woman of no royal lineage to become a queen. Lately, I've been rereading my Bible, right? And I've been seeing that God will make room for you to do what he needs you to do. Not only are you needed by God, but your destiny may cause you to be needed by many. The story of Esther is amazing. This young lady hid her true identity until it was time to really protect her people. The king's love for Esther allowed him to overlook her unsummoned appearance before him to plead for the lives of her people. Esther did not inherit the throne. She was not next in line. She went through an elimination process, I can't say the word, among all the eligible women in the kingdom, and was selected to replace the dethroned Queen Vashti. Esther becomes queen, and the villain of the story all of a sudden wanted what her people had and decided that if he couldn't have it, he would delete them instead. Esther knew that she was in a position to save her people, but how would she? As she wrestled with this, her uncle, hearing from God, told her that help for God's people will rise up from somewhere else if she chooses not to help. What if her becoming a queen was for such a time as this? What if this uncalled behavior led you straight to the beginning of knowing the unconditional love of God? Let's just sit there for a minute. I mean, that's amazing, don't you think? Hey, but as always, I thank you for watching. And if you want to read this blog, check out my website, tjmarbell.com. It looks like this salad is almost done. I think that's some sesame seed oil that's going in there now, and I'm gonna mix. But I hope that this message finds you guys exactly what God needs you to be hearing right now. I hope that this blesses your heart today, and I hope that somehow your uncalled behaviors, which may have been something that you would hide away and shove under a rug, draws you closer to the love of God and to closer to where God wants you to be. So when He's ready to use you, you are ready and willing and able to go.